This is a 25-minute race around Alsons, however you pronounce it. I never could get it right. So this is a different format from the Group 4s. So unlike the Group 4s where there was no pit stops allowed and you had to race on the different set of different compound of tyres that you qualified on, this one is a bit more simple. It's a 25-minute race which equates to 14 laps. You have to use 2 different compounds, but there's no limit on the compounds. You can have as many pit stops as you like, but you must use 2 different compounds. So we're about to get underway. It's a reverse grid from the first race. So first race was won by Harry, so he's at the back, and you've got Chris Lewis, who will be just in front of him in 7th, Chris Pengelly in 6th, Mike Ross in 5th, Alex Pearce in 4th. Sorry, no, Alex Pearce in 4th. No, get this right. Jeff in 4th, Alex in 3rd because they swap right at the end, Dan in 2nd, and Jimmy in 1st on pole. So we're just waiting for the track to start. And here we go. So watching Jimmy on pole. This is going to be a rolling start, so hopefully we'll have no carnage at the first corner. So here we go. They roll to the around the last corner, which effectively is a left-hander with a right-hand kick, which can cause problems though, as we saw with Chris in the first race. So just waiting for the cars to hit the start line, and away they go. Right, so they accelerate in the Group 3s with a 14-lap feature race. So we got Jimmy leads into the first corner, followed by Dan. Then we've got Alex Pearce, and we've got Jeff, and we've got Mike, and we've got Chris Pengelly, and then we've got from there, Chris Lewis, and at the back we've got Harry. So up at the front, already got a bit of a battle. So we've got Jimmy and Dan scrapping for the lead already. So we've got a very, very racy looking Alex Pearce in the background, looking all over the back of Dan. So we'll watch a bit. So they come around in the very, very tricky left-hander into a equally tricky right. Alex is having a look down the inside, but I don't think he's going to do it. So Alex has got down the inside, so yeah. Dan went a little bit wide. Oh, and Jeff's gone. Jeff spun. Big spin for Jeff. So unfortunately, it looks like he put a wheel on the grass and round he went. So we've got a phenomenal scrap going on here for 3rd place between the 2 Peugeots. And we've got Mike in the mix as well. So Alex has gone up to 2nd, and Chris Pengelly already up to 3rd. But no, it looks like Mike and Chris have down the inside, so Mike and Alex are side by side at training point, and Mike's gone off. Dan's gone off as well, and Mike's gone off, and he's taken. Oh, well, losing track now. I think there's a whole load of carnage going on here. I'm not sure who went off there. And it looks like Alex has gone off again, and Dan, and this is going to be a steward's nightmare here. Mike's now down to 6th. Alex has gone down to recovering into 7th, and then you got Jeff into 8th, so absolute carnage. So all in the while, Jimmy is up front thinking this is great, I'll just stay out of trouble. Although he's got Chris Pengelly catching him very quickly, so Chris has had a brilliant first lap. He's Michelin sponsor Peugeot, which looks phenomenal. And then you've got a bit of a gap there to Chris Lewis, so these 2 started light in the stern, so they've kept that order, but Chris has pulled out quite a healthy gap now, 2.5 seconds. Then you got Harry, who was so basically the 3 that started at the back, Chris, Harry, have now basically just moved up 5 places each, 4 places each. Sorry. So let's see what's going on up the front. Chris is chasing down the BMW. Jimmy's changed from Renault to BMW, so let's have a watch of. Here we go. Is Chris going to make a move? I think he's going to make a move down the inside. Not quite. Yes, he does. He goes down the inside. It's a great move for the lead. Yeah, he's through. So Chris Pengelly already up in front. He's on the super softs. Interesting enough, Jimmy's gone for the softs. So whilst the fuel load is high, Jimmy's gone for the softs, and Chris has gone for the super softs. Interesting. Chris Lewis is on mediums. Okay, interesting. Interesting what he does with mediums. He's got Harry, who's on the super softs. Will have a lot more pace than Chris at this point. Not if he does that though. He's going down the inside. You can tell there's a huge difference in the pace between the two. Gives him room, but goes around the outside. Nice move there from Harry. I think he will just disappear now. So I think Chris is obviously just hoping that his medium's come into play. And well, I assume he's one stopping, but he must be looking to a really long stint to make that pay. Chris Pengelly has checked out. He's just gone. .52.2 to start with. 56.8, so he's 4 seconds, over 4 seconds, 4.5 seconds quicker. 55.1 from Harry. 57. So Chris is just miles quicker than everyone else at the moment. Dan in his new Aston. Just been announced of the livery winner of the night, so he gets extra 3 points for himself and his team. The Jev in the Renault, so he's making his way back up again. He's up to 6th, Alex is 7th, then Mike down in 8th. Mike is on soft, so I expect him to make his way back up. He's already 25 seconds off after the carnage of the first lap. Alex in 2nd. He's catching ever so slightly. Alex is on the soft though, and Jev's on the super soft, so I would expect Jev to have a bit more pace. And we've got Dan. Dan's in a good 5th place at the moment. He should be pleased with that. Hopefully he can hold that. He's on the soft. I'm expecting if I was running this race, I would probably 2-stop and do a stint on the softs to start with, then 2 super softs, but we'll see how it plays out. Chris Lewis is obviously hoping he can get those mediums. So a long way into the race, but with decent pace. But we've now got a bit of a battle shaping up to 2nd now. Chris Pengelly's gone. He's now 6.5 seconds out in front. But Jimmy's holding on. 3 laps in. He's on the softs. Whereas Harry's on the super soft, so we'll see how that moment though. Like, the BMW is very good on fuel and it's very good on its tyres. So we'll see how Harry does. And then we've got Chris Lewis, who's hoping to hang on. He did 54.8, but that's 2 seconds slower than. Certainly 2 seconds slower than Harry. So he's got to hope that he can get those mediums, say, a long way into this race, and then probably a really short, sharp blast on the super softs when the fuel is very low. Now Jimmy's fuel's looking good. Harry's not so great. Chris is using the Aston's obviously using the fuel, so that's an interesting strategy. He's using his fuel, but he's on mediums. So Dan's doing 58, so he's being closed up by Jev. He's doing some good pace there actually. Yeah, he's in the 53s. So Chris is 51, high 51s, low 52s. Jimmy's in 55, and he's being pounded down now. We'll stay on this. Let's have a bit of fuel inside. Here we go. So looks like Jimmy's gonna get passed by Harry on the outside though. He's gone wide again. So he's gonna have to try all over again. We got Chris Cross just behind us. Whoa! Power oversteer on the BMW. We've now got Chris Lewis right behind us. I don't think Chris is close enough to go here, but yeah, he lost a lot of time there. We're going forward with Chris Lewis. That's very tricky corner, very easy to oversteer like that. Yeah, so 2nd, 3rd, 4th are really close. Chris Pengelly's just disappeared. Chris has done his fastest lap. Harry's skittish a bit, but yeah, that Aston's quick, but it slides around a lot. Go back outside now. These tyres are looking good as you would expect. Harry's also looking very good though. Jimmy's not so great, but not too bad. Chris is wearing his, but I would imagine he's doing a 2-stop like he likes to do. He feels looking pretty good though, similar to Jimmy's. Now, actually, interesting enough, the BMW, which I said was really good on fuel, has actually got the worst fuel consumption. Although the Aston is even worse again. But these three are having a great battle second. We got Jeff, who's not too far behind, but he's doing a decent. Oh, as I say that, commentator's jinx. There you go, made a bit of a mistake. So he's Dan going to pounce on that. He's going to go try down the inside. Let's have a look. Watching down the inside. Oh, they both go wide. Jeff's gone wide. I think Dan's gone past. Yep, Dan's gone past. Oh, Dan waited for him. Because Dan think he nudged him. So that means Alex has gone through. Alex is probably thinking, great, these two are playing with each other. I'm just going to take the pair of you. So we're going on board with Alex. We've got behind us. We've got Dan. On board. It's very easy forward, and Dan's taking him out. Let's go back and watch that. Here we go. And the roof cam from Dan. I think he just left his braking out a little bit too late. And Alex, boom. Don't think the stewards will be able to really argue against that much. And Chris is in. Chris is in. Chris is in. So Chris has done literally a splash and dash. Not even that. Just a splash or a dash. One of the two. I'm not sure. He's just changed his tyres, didn't put any fuel in. So Chris is definitely going for a 2-stop. No one else has pitted yet. So also we missed that Jimmy and Harry swapped places. So whilst we've watched the action behind us, so now Jimmy's now under pressure from Chris Lewis. Chris Lewis dives down the inside. He can make that stick go sideways. Jimmy gets him on the way out because Chris has gone wide. So great move down the inside, but couldn't make it stick unfortunately. So Chris Lewis is really fighting that car. Let's have a look at the tyres. Jimmy's tyres aren't looking too bad, and the mediums are wearing quite heavily as well, and the fuel is going down quite quickly. So that Aston is burning its fuel and its tyres. Harry's now up to second. We missed that. Sorry, Harry. We missed you getting past Jimmy, but he's 7 seconds behind. Probably doing a 1-stop. As Chris is bolted on his 2-stop. But you can see there that extra stop only cost him 7 seconds. Pit stops are quick here. Yeah, also he's got more fuel than Harry as well, so I think Chris is in the pound seats now. Chris won the, interesting enough, Chris has won the feature at the long race, if you like, the endurance race in round 1, and he looks well on his way to doing round 2, but he hasn't won either of the Group 4 races yet, which is quite interesting. So we're now watching Harry, 9 seconds behind Chris, so Chris has disappeared I think, he's gone for the day. What can Harry do with his 1-stop? They've both got 1-stops to go. Chris is obviously on fresher tyres and has less fuel, so it's more fuel, so his fuel stopping up quicker. Jimmy though is hanging on to 3rd. In fact, he's pulled quite a long way away from Chris, so Chris has a pretty scruffy lap there. I'm interested to see how Chris is. He obviously feels the Aston really is hard on his tyres. He's probably drifting it, which is probably why. Looks great, but. Jev's not that far behind, so Jev's on his super softs. Tyre wear's not looking too bad. So we've got Dan and we've got Mike and Alex is in the back. So Dan is ahead of Mike. Mike was 25 seconds behind, so he's losing now. He's obviously going for a 1-stop as well. This is interesting. Everyone's doing 1-stop in the past of Chris Yellow. Interesting. Alright, so watch, we go on board with Mike now. Diving down the inside, that was late. Oh, I think he might have just done it. Oh, alongside each other, they come out of the corner. They're still alongside each other. Mike's got it. Is Dan going to go down the inside though? No. Mike's through. Rewind that and watch that. That was a great move from Mike. Go back and watch that. No, missed it. Good move from Mike though. What's Alex doing? Alex is right at the back at the moment. He's 7 seconds off. He's on medium, so Alex has stopped. Alex has stopped to put mediums on, so he must be trying to go to the end. There you go. So in comes Harry. Harry for his stop. So he's coming after 7. Let's see what he can do. How much fuel is he going to put in? So he's got 6. He was on soft, so he's on supers, yeah, as I thought. So we got. So also Chris is going to. Is he going to ditch those mediums and put another set? I assume he's going to go on softs, but I think he might be jumped here. Let's Chris come out. So Mike's is coming around the outside of him. So Mike goes around the outside. Is Chris going to get back up the hill? They're side by side. So obviously Chris's tyres are much fresher, but they're cold. Here we go then, up the hill, got the right hand, left hand kick into a right hander. Mike's now taking it, but it's Chris going to fight back. Oh, it's super close. Mike's now blocking the inside. Mike covers the inside. And Chris tries to go through on the grass, and they're side by side. Let's watch this from the inside. Oh, right on the tail of the Porsche. Side by side, as he comes into the corner. Here we go. Is he going to try to do the undercut? Down the inside. Mike goes a little bit wide. Mike goes wide. And I think he's, yeah, Mike's gone wide and gone on the grass. So Chris is through. Oh, is Mike going to hang on to it? Oh, it's just about. But he's been passed now by Dan as well. So Dan and Mike have a cracking scrap here. Mike's obviously running slightly longer. So is Dan. Alex is on the mediums. But Dan's on the softs as well. Tyres are fairly even. Dan's fuel's looking good. Interesting. So I think Dan's a net 6th place here. Up front, Chris is now 22 seconds ahead. Absolutely miles ahead. So Jimmy's now into 2nd because he hasn't stopped yet. Is he going to come in this lap? I don't think he is. Jimmy's running. He's really running along. He's obviously hoping he can do a last minute sprint on the softs with hardly any fuel. Well, you can see Harry, brand new tyres. Right, in comes Jeff. Excuse me, that's a bit of birthday cake and Coke for you. Apologies for that. So, Jeff, I assume, is going to put the softs on now. There he comes. A bit back in front of yeah, he's got the softs. So he's come out just in front of Dan, who's also I assume going to go onto the super softs. Yep. So he's one stopping. Alex is on the medium, so Alex is now up to 6th and doesn't have to stop again. Mike is now up to 5th, but hasn't stopped. Again, he's going to run, I think, really short last stint. So this has been a bit of a slow burner. This one, there's been plenty of action, but they're all quite spread out. But Alex now is up to 6th, but doesn't have to stop again, but he's on mediums. So you've got Jev, who has just stopped not too far behind him, only 2.5 seconds. He's on softs. Chris in 4th. He's on softs now. He's 7 seconds behind Harry, who's 5 seconds behind Jimmy. Jimmy hasn't stopped yet. Jimmy is coming in now. Jimmy's tyres are looking pretty sad. Chris is in again now. Chris is in for his fuel stop. So this will be a long stop, but he's got 29 seconds, so I imagine he's going to get out, back in again. But he's going to get back out well in front of everyone else. So Jimmy is... Did Jimmy spin? Or is he just pit stop? I think he's just... Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy spun. Unlucky Jimmy, that's really bad luck. I think his tyres were so bad that I think he just left that probably a lap too long. So when he comes out of 4th, he's going to do a really short, sharp spin on supers. Not much fuel, but yeah, he's probably dropped quite a long way down there. Mike's in as well. Mike's doing the same thing. Both running quite long, both running 9 laps. So Jimmy's out. Jimmy's out in 5th place, just in front of Alex. And Mike's come out last. Oh, he's come out right side by side with Dan. Goes a little bit wide on his soft, cold tyres. going car with Mike. What can he do now? He's taking a corner or two to get his tyres up to scratch. Dan, of course, stopped a little bit earlier. So I'm expecting Dan's gone a little bit wide and Mike goes through. Oh, gives a little bit of a nudge, but he's through. So we expect now Mike to clear away. He's got softer tyres. Yeah, so Chris is on the softs as we would expect. He's just got to basically pace his way down the line now. He's 20 seconds up, not making mistakes. He's away. Harry, so this is a really good. He was first in the first race, and it looks like he's got a reasonably good chance to finish his second here as long as he doesn't make any mistakes. He's on the softs, brand new, lots of fuel. Can Chris Lewis and the Aston, now they're both on the same tyres, can he close him down? He's done a 52.3. Then he just over a second off the. Oh, that was tight. Let's see what he can do. So he's doing mid 52s, and that's quick. But then again, yeah, Harry's was a 52.2. So I think if Harry can just keep the pace up, those two are very tight on pace. 52.25 and a 52.35, so only a tenth between them. So I can't see, unless Harry's made a bit of an error on his fuel, I can't see Chris catching that. Now we've got Jev. Jev's done a 52.6, so Jev's finding a good place out of that Renault. He's in a net fourth now. It's a great result for his first race. You got Jimmy now. Unfortunately, that spin has cost him down to fifth. Mike was doing. Mike and Alex having a cracking battle. Right, so let's watch this for a bit. Looks like Mike has gone past Alex, but locked in battle here. So we'll stay on this battle for a bit. Alex has got a decent run on him as they come out of the long banked hairpin. Not that easy to pass on this section of track, but I don't think it's really that hard to break into this right-hander, but let's see. So Mike has battled his way up to 6th now after dropping down last after being a carnage in the first couple of laps. So we've got 6, 7 and 8, all really close still. Can Dan do anything about Alex? Alex is on the mediums, so Alex is doing 56s. Dan is doing 57s. Dan's on the super softs. Can Dan find the pace to pass Alex? Up front, Chris, he's flying 51s. Easy peasy. Harry's doing a good job in second though, so this will be so Harry, no end of good for the championship. He's in 4th place after the first 2 rounds of round 1. First 2 races of round 1. So first in the first race, and second in this race would be great for his championship. He'll move well up. Chris had a good first race as well. He finished 2nd. So it looks like he could have 2 podiums, but can he chase down Harry? I don't think he can. Jev's doing a great job. Really good pace. He's lapping just as quicker than the guys in front of him. Jimmy, hold on. He's doing 54.5s. Mike's doing 53s. Both on the same. Mike's got a lot less fuel though. That should be interesting. Is he going to get to the end of that? And you got Alex, 3 seconds behind Mike, and he's 3 seconds ahead of Dan. Can Dan do anything? He's in the 57s. Alex is in the 55 and 56s. So in theory, not, unless Alex makes a mistake. We're looking a bit spread out now. Let's see what we can see. So, yeah, Mike's not really reading Jimmy in. 5 seconds is pretty steady. Mike isn't really, Jimmy's not really catching Jev either. So can Mike get that? He's got plenty of. I mean, they all should have plenty of fuel. He's got a bit wide, but I've got plenty of fuel to make the end. My Mike is pushing it. Still got 2.5 laps to go yet. He's got less than a quarter of a tank. I think Jimmy will be pleased with it, despite that spin, which probably unfortunately cost him probably a place. I don't think he would have been beating Chris, but probably a bit in fourth. But nevertheless, he's in the 54s. Jimmy's still doing 53s though with 52.5, so that's a strong pace. He struggled a little bit in the Renault in the first race, but that's good pace in the second race. Chris Cross is doing it still 53s, and Harry's doing 54 too. So I think, assuming no one makes a mistake, I think this is pretty stable. Chris is in a league of his own doing 51s in the very cool looking Peugeot. Nice penultimate lap. Just about to start the last lap. Comes over the top of the brow of the hill, drops down. Let's go on. Car action for Chris. Drops down into this really tricky last section. Drop it off the edge. The nose drops off the apex of right and left. Try and miss the wall that Chris hit in the first race. His tyres are looking pretty good. Another first corner up the hill. Wide open, it's a very, very quick left-hander, completely flat. 140 mile an hour flat out. There you go, a tricky downhill, long cambered hairpin, but you can take pretty quick, so he's taking second gear. Then another blind apex. Pick your turning point, get back on the throttle and hope it sticks. Alright, I'm going to pop back though to I think 6. Yep, we've got some action going on here I think. These three are closing up. Oh, Dan's got a bit wide though. So can Mike close down Alex? I think he's got a chance here. I think this last lap. Oh, it's so frightening. Mike though is going to run out of fuel. I'm pretty certain Mike's going to run out of fuel. Is he going to get that to finish the rest of the lap? I don't think he will. I think Alex is safe in 6th. I think Mike is chasing him down, but I don't think he's going to make that. Maybe else going, the gap between 2nd and 3rd is closed. Why is that? Because Harry's low on fuel as well. I think we're going to have a change of position here. Harry is having to probably lift and coast. He's backing off a lot. Let's have a look at Mike. Mike's still going, but he's fuel light flashing. So we've missed it. Chris, well done. Fantastic win. Second endurance race win. He's won both so far. Dominant, absolutely dominant win. Here comes. So here's the real battle though for second. Is Harry going to make this? He's 3.5 seconds up and his fuel is absolutely running on vapours. I think he's going to basically coast across the line. Because here comes Chris. He's really catching quickly. He's drifting around. Here comes Harry. He's going to just cruise across the line with 0 in his tank. A brilliant second place. Well done, Harry. You made that last. I didn't think I was going to finish. Great third from Chris Lewis. So a double podium again. And then we've got Jev. He's coming to finish on a fantastic 4th place. Well done in your debut, 4th place, that's great stuff. Jimmy, going to be slightly disappointed I think with the spin, but nevertheless, I think you should be pretty pleased with that, that's a great 5th place. And yeah, I think Mike has run out of fuel. Mike is out of fuel. So you got Alex, who's coming to finish 6th. Great, 6th place for him. And Dan, he's coming to finish 7th. Taking a bit of time to tame that Aston, and then Mike running out of fuel. I think he could have got 6th if he hadn't done that. But a great race nonetheless. Poor Mike, I thought he short-filled a bit, but he got there in the end. Luckily it's all downhill from where he ran out. So, great race. Chris, Clear winner there by 34 seconds. I think that was a pretty dominant win there from Chris. 2 stops, I think, was the way forward. So, well done, Chris. Second endurance race win of the season. You've won them both so far. And you got fastest lap. Fantastic. So, if we have a look at the race results. So, we got Chris, great first place there, followed by a super night for Harry. First in the first race, and then second in the second. Chris, the opposite, finishes second in the first race, finishes third, but a good result for him for the championship. And a great debut from Jev, 4th place in his debut in the Renault. Jimmy in 5th, a good 5th for him. I think we're quite pleased with that. And Alex, I think had the pace, but was caught up in the skirmishes, same with Dan and Mike, who ran out. So fastest lap there was Chris in lap 7. So thank you for watching. This has been round 2 with races 3 and 4 of the DTCC. We will see you back here in 2 weeks' time. Thank you.